how do we make virtual events be an engagement party? Have people commenting and sharing and participating? How do we do that? In this video, I'm going to walk you through the options that we have in virtual event land on how we can create participation and engagement to make your virtual event an experience that's completely irresistible. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to the Irresistible Marketing Lab YouTube channel. My name is Andrea, and I will be your host. In this channel, you will learn how to create momentum in your business by designing virtual events with automated communication. You will also find tutorials on digital marketing strategies and my favorite tools so that you can make a bigger impact in this world. Let's get started. Okay, so now that you saw the intro video, and you know that I'm Andrea, I want to help you create more engaging, more participating events where people are excited to be a part of and they don't get bored in the virtual event reality, because let's face it, sometimes it gets a little boring and it ends up being just a little Zoom meeting instead of this irresistible experience. So since there's two ways to create virtual events online, I'm going to explain what you could do in the first way, which is live events, and then the second way, which is pre-recorded events. So for live events, how do you create engagement, participation, excitement? How do you create an irresistible experience? First of all, you gotta encourage people to chat in the chat box. You gotta ask questions and answer questions that are asked in the chat. You shout out names, you thank them for being there, you get them involved in the conversation. You ask them for their thoughts, for their input, for their opinion, whatever it is, or their experience, whatever it is that can add more juice and more fun, spice to your video, because at the end of the day, it's a video, right? People are watching you on a screen. So you gotta be engaged in the chat. The other way that you could create engagement and participation is if you are recording in a place like Zoom, in a tool like Zoom, where you can have people come in and put their cameras and their mics on, but you should always mute everybody. Have everybody comment in video. Tell them that you're going to give them a gift, like give them a legal bribe so that they keep their cameras on, or some type of motivation. Let's say that you have a game going on, a trivia going on, a giveaway going on, and if they have their camera on, they're gonna have more points or whatever. You encourage them to be on camera. And what you do is that every time that you finish talking about a topic, you ask them questions and you get them to raise their hand and you bring them in the camera and you let them ask the questions live with their mics, with their voices instead of chat. That creates a meeting environment on where it also creates intimacy. Even if there's like thousands of people online on the Zoom meeting, it actually creates this more exclusive atmosphere. And you can create a environment where also people can go into separate break rooms and discuss the topic, finish a task, work together on a game, on a trivia, on maybe you have a scavenger hunt, or you are helping them with something in their business and you want them to finish a task, some homework. Maybe you want them to meditate together. You want them to discuss the topic and come with better ideas or whatever it is. You can use the break room feature on the Zoom tool to get people to bond and create community between each other and meet other people and network. This can only be done on the Zoom platform, okay? That's the only con side. If you're not gonna be using Zoom, then you cannot do this experience. You could also play games inside of your event. You could have time so people can play in the breakout rooms, or you can play together, as in solving a mystery. It could be a card game, bingo. All those activities can be really fun to create an experience that is completely different for your attendees, especially if you're creating events that are entrepreneurial or like in the law industry or the finance industry or the technology industry that is very serious and like very number oriented, and you need a little bit of creativity and fun. You can add these types of activities if you're doing a live event, and that way you can create an irresistible environment, irresistible experience that people comment about for the rest of their lives, and they tell others about this experience that they had on this amazing virtual event. You want people to be talking about your virtual event for decades. And the second way to create virtual events is pre-recorded, right? So what do we do when the events are pre-recorded and we want people to have major engagement? Well, we can use Facebook groups to help us create an environment, a community where people can ask questions, where you can host parties, where you could do Facebook Lives while the event is going on. You could transmit from Zoom to Facebook the event and the recording of the event as well. You could do this on the live as well. I forgot to say that in the live section. But in the pre-recorded, you could host a watch party. You could engage in a Facebook group community. You could create a messenger chat where people can communicate. But the messenger chat is very tricky because, like the WhatsApp chats, because people get annoyed in receiving group messages, okay? So maybe just keep it on your Facebook group. You could also encourage people to comment below on a comment section that you can add to your website if you have the video pre-recorded installed on a website or embedded on a website. If you are hosting it pre-recorded, but it's inside a Facebook group, you can upload the video to the Facebook group. If it's pre-recorded on YouTube, you can upload it to the YouTube and have it premiered with a chat. And you can engage in the live chat while it gets premiered. And the other way that you can create more engagement and create a different experience is by asking questions to your attendees through email, through SMS bots, through messenger bots, and get them to give you their experience and how they are enjoying the event and for feedback. So that way they can feel like they're participating in some kind of event that is not just trainings that they go to see videos, right? They feel like they're part of an experience. So the Facebook group is the best advice I could give you. Get people to join the Facebook group and let them know what's going on each day of the event. If you can upload the videos directly there to the Facebook video, that would be great. If you want them to go to a website, you post that they have to go to that website that day. You let them know that the videos are gonna be shut down and they're not gonna be available anymore. Use the Facebook group and your community to grow your authority and your brand, and that way they can engage with you and you can answer questions, and that way they feel like they're participating in a great virtual event. So that's how you make virtual events more engaging. You have to make sure that the attendees participate and engage, and those are the ways that you do it. So if you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe with the bell. And if you want to know more about virtual events and messenger bots and omni-channel communication and digital marketing, remember to follow me and look me up on Instagram, Irresistible Latina. That is my handle. Follow me. I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye.